Hi everybody, Francine here at Devoted Danes, and today I am running my progesterone test, and I just wanted to show you guys how it works. I've actually had it hooked up and been running it for, I've been testing. Okay, let's start at the beginning. So Maggie's in heat. So Maggie's the one that we have not been able to catch her progesterone. We bought a Finecare progesterone machine, and it came in just in time. Maggie started her heat, and I have been testing her every other day. So our first test started out at a 2.8. So how it works is that the numbers need to go up. Once they hit a certain number, 5, it means your dog has ovulated. Well, you can't breed them right at a 5 because you have to wait for her eggs to be dropped and ripen. So this new Finecare has a guideline of when you should inseminate, breed, whatever it is you're doing, and what days to do it, and when to start your breeding. So the first day was a 2.8. So I waited a day and I tested her again, and her second testing was, I have it on my board over here, a 5.67. So that was 2 days ago. That's Eva in the background having a fit, letting us know she's not happy. So I'm about to test her again. This will be her third time, so I thought I'd show you guys how it's done and how I'm using the machine, how super easy this machine was to set up. It really is. I love it already. So here we go. All right. So here's the machine. I have it set up in the whelping room right now. I have it set up in the whelping room right now. I will get a permanent place for it, but I don't have one yet. So this morning, I took Maggie's blood, and this was part of the stuff that I ordered. I'm no expert at taking blood still, but I can get it done. She's very patient with me, thank God. So I have the blood. Next thing I'm going to do is put it in one of these little tubes. So what I'm going to do is just kind of, these are really great. You can just take the needle part off. I put the protector back on, and then it makes like a syringe, and you literally can just put the blood in there. Now that's a great sample. You could probably run it with less. So I'm gonna hurry up and shut the cap in case I drop it. I don't think Maggie would want me to take blood twice. So these go in the trash. We don't reuse it. So once I have it in this, I'm gonna go put it in the mixer, which I have in another room because my house is old and I have weird plugins, so give me a minute. Okay, I'm getting ready to put it in the mixer. Oh, it's already open. So if you're only mixing one sample, they say to off balance it with another one. So I have just another one with water that I put in here to off balance it. So on, and so start spinning. All right, I'm gonna see what it looks like. So just shut it off, wait for it to spin, and open it. So I'm just gonna look at my sample, and you want to see the clear liquid at the top, which I'm waiting for this to focus on. Okay, there's a good shot. You want it to be the serum. You can see the clear liquid on the top. That's what you want. You want to be able to take that serum off the top. So that's what the spinner does. So that is a very good sample. So I'm happy with it. I won't need to spin it anymore. So now that I have my sample, what I need to do is get a test kit and pull this serum out of the top and start a test. Okay, so I went and got the test. You'll need the test, You'll need 2 of these, which they come with the test kit. So they give you 2 per kit to use, and I'll tell you why. And then this is the little fluid that it goes into. All right. So let me move this back so you can see what I'm doing. So I have it in here. So what I need to do is I use this because I bought this with the bundle. I really like it. It works pretty good. So it says you want to do 75. So you want to have like a sample that comes up to here. So the bigger sample you take, the better you are, especially if you're a newbie like me. So what I'm going to do is take it out of here. I'm going to take the syrup from the top and I'm going to put it in this blue with the mixture already in it. So I have a sample, and look, I have enough to do I don't know how many more tests. So then I'm going to drop it into here. Oops, I can show you guys. And that's why you use that first yellow tip. Now I have a little spinner down here that I use. It's actually not a spinner, it's a mixer. So you just put it in and it mixes the serum and that stuff. You don't really need it, you can just shake it, but I got one so I'm gonna use it. So I have it mixed. Now I'm going to open my test kit. So they say, and I'm going to change this out because I use this for something already. Throw it away, we don't reuse anything. And then I put on the new one. I'm gonna open up that container, pulling out my test. That's what it looks like. So you want to put the stuff in the small round part. And again, you just want to do till where that line is. You don't need too much, but you need enough. So I'm at the sample. I'm going to put the sample in the round. I'm going to move this out of the way. So I just put the test in. I hit test mode. I loaded it. I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. So it's a 15-minute countdown. So that's what it's doing. And then this is the test that I had just done on her the other day. It says she was a 4.67. I mean, I could put in her name and all that. I just didn't because I know who I'm testing. Just Maggie Do right now. So in about 13, 14 minutes, I'll have the results for Maggie today. Okay, so the test is over and it is a 2.68, which last time she had a 4.67, but as some of you may or may not know, progesterone can go up and down. So, and then I just throw out the old stuff, her blood, and we start again in a couple of days. Look at how beautiful that magnolia bush is. It's actually already passing because all the blossoms have fallen off. It goes really quick, buds, and then, you know, doesn't stay in bloom for very long. But the forsythias are out too. Those are very, the yellow bush-like. There's tons of them here. Enjoying some bread. Hi girls. So these two ladies have been sitting on 2 nests of eggs. This is Queenie, and that's her daughter, Raven we call her. Look at her. And you can see a little bit of the eggs sticking out. So any eggs that are under there, they claim them for themselves. Yeah. So they've been sitting on eggs for a while, but every time somebody comes in here to lay eggs, they claim those eggs too. So the only eggs I can really take are the ones that are up here, which is still a lot. I think she's on a bunch of eggs right now, but she'll move. But I saw the goose in here laying an egg earlier around here, and I'm wondering if these two stole her egg and slid it underneath them. Look at them. So they have turkey eggs, duck eggs, and chicken eggs underneath them. Oh, she said I'm out of here. So she had a bunch of eggs she was just sitting on. Let's see if our goose had an egg this morning. Let's see. Queenie, you're not even sitting on bunch of these eggs are hanging out here, Queenie. Yeah, you're missing half of them. She's got them everywhere. Look at her. She said, I got these kids missing all your eggs. She's got another one in front of her. Is that the goose egg? No, that's a duck egg. All duck eggs that I have are white. So that's just a big one. Put it under her wing. But I know I saw... Oh, she's getting pissy. Look at her. She wants to get me. What you got? She's got a whole bunch of eggs too. Look at them. And I've already took some of the goose eggs out from underneath her. I can't see though. Oh, she got me. She said, that's enough. Touching my eggs. Look, she's gonna try to steal her eggs. She said, you gotta push them back under there, lady. Yeah, she's trying to steal her eggs. That's what she's doing. She just stuffed that egg underneath her. She said, I need these eggs. Do you see what she's doing? She's trying to steal more of her eggs. Queenie. So that's Queenie's daughter, Raven. Queenie, you have your own eggs. You have so many, they're coming out here. So when these little things start to hatch, we are going to have an array of birds. Queenie's sweet, though. She doesn't bite me. Raven sure did. And she lost two eggs in the process. Yeah, you got an egg that slipped out from underneath you. You better get it. Jesus, she said. Get that back under here. And look, the front ones pull out because she has too many underneath her. I wondered if I should take some of the turkey eggs and put them in the incubator. Oh, wait a minute. She said I got to get better situated here. So, oh, she said another one slid out. She has too many. She can't fit them all under her, but she sure is trying. Yeah. It's amazing how big they puff up to make sure she can. She's got another one that slid out, but I'll let her do what she wants with it. So they've been, Raven has been sitting on eggs for a while. Queenie has too for a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll put some greens in here for them because they come out periodically, but this is their main objective, to sit on those eggs. And any eggs that come in, they're willing to take them.